say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to College Station, Texas, Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the UTSA Roadrunners, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Aggies ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. Just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So UTSA's offense will get the first crack at it here. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch. Fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
Second and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback got it himself.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there. Understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Might as well stick with him. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. To the air, it's McCown. He's going to take off. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Roadrunners come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. So now it's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, UTSA! They're on the board first here in the season opener. Well, that couldn't have gone any better.
It's so great for an offense to come out right out of the gate and score a touchdown on your opening drive. It just helps the offense establish that rhythm that is so important. It'll be interesting now to see how this offense does the remainder of this contest.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's out of bounds at his own 15-yard line, looking for running room, and couldn't find much on that return. The Aggies offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question, it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love it.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking for a gap. It's Moss. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bussey. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Aggies are marching down the field. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've reached a break, and it's UTSA on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. First play of the period will be a second down. Back to throw, it's Reed. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Takes it from the gun on third down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Into the house. Touchdown, Aggies!
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. So a drive there of 84 yards. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Takes the handoff. It's Henry. Runs through the tackle. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Hauls it in. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. The Roadrunners decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Oh, he's got some space. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
One of the things I love about this offense, Reese, is they have tons of speed. They like to try to get the ball going east-west. That time they generated a huge play going to the right side.
And the defense either not fast enough to fit or got knocked out of the fit.
Yeah, they got to do a better job containing that as this game goes on. They got to funnel the football back to the middle of the field.
The Aggies, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll give it to him again. They get him before he gets started this time and knock him down in the backfield. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Reed. Quarterback now breaking the field. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Aggies have taken it inside the 20. Looks as if he's going to run it. Tough, hard-nosed running. He got 3, but he needed 4. It's 4th down and 1. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He's got it. First down and more. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. They'll run it on first and goal. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. After getting knocked down behind the line, it's second and goal from the 7. Wants to go up top. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Just tried to ease it out there and it falls incomplete. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Running through contact. And they'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies!
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, the big top 15 battle is underway, and it's been very interesting so far. Clemson is putting on a show offensively. It feels like this one was over when they touched Howard's Rock. They're up 14 over LSU. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Looking downfield, it's McCown. Throws to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. And the Roadrunners come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll throw on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's McCoy. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Here comes the heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing, you've got guys swiping at it. You've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job of ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Got a man. It's Wilson. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Now facing a third and long. Now the play fake. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Well, you can see why this team thinks this kid has a real bright future. It's amazing. He's only a true freshman. He's not built like one, though, and you saw it on that last play. Trust me, that is the first of many sacks in this kid's collegiate career.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in College Station. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Kyle Field.
The Roadrunners will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Looking downfield, it's Reed. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Aggies.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UTSA takes over, and the offense ready to hit the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
They go to the ground. Hard running there. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Roadrunners will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Roadrunners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Henry. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. And the Roadrunners will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Rides the back on the option to give. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. They'll ride the hot hand. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Reed. Good timing on the quick out. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. We've reached the straight, and Texas A&M leads it. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Takes the handoff. It's Moss. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And just a spectacular punt. It'll go out of bounds inside the 5-yard line and really put this offense in a hole. Gives it on the option. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. The play-action fake. The offense back on top of it. That's going to be a safety, but trust me, that could have been much, much worse.
And man, that stings because this offense needed every single possession they had left. Now down by 2 possessions, and you're kicking the football off. That was a play that kind of just ended this one. This offense had to put points up, and instead they gave up the big safety.
Oh, he's got a chance.
Brings it out to the 40.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Reed. Plucks it out of the air. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Finding an escape route. He's up to 86 yards rushing, and this offense wanted to establish the ground game, and man, have they started the season right in that regard. Got a little space. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Aggies are at the line, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw.
But how nice is it to just have a quarterback that you believe in, that you can trust, you can put it in his hands on 3rd down to make the right decision. You've got the lead, and you've got your guy. He sees it, nothing open, tucks it, gets a huge 3rd down conversion for this offense.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Tries again to get it in. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside. Defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
On 2nd and goal, he carries again. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. The give to the tailback. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And the route is on.
Well, they were able to come out here week 1 and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. start to the season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Utah State has the lead right now. Logan has been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 10 over UTEP. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Looking to throw, it's McCown. He wants a big play here late. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Looking left. This type of dominant defense, a performance that would make the likes of Dat Wynn and Quentin Coriat proud.
And it's NIL money spent well, right? This recruiting you see every year, they're getting dudes up front, big hosses that everybody wants, but they've been going to the Aggies, and that's why they've built great defenses.
Pulls it in, it's Thomas. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. Looking to throw for it. It's complete on the right side. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. A strike downfield. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things they're going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of